Brian Dulesky with Able Distributors. This is the separated fluid package. And what we're going to discuss here today is basically how we put these packages together. Again, it's not going to be exactly the perfect material list for you, but I wanted to kind of describe as you go through the packages what we're thinking when we put these packages together. So the packages go by square foot. So you got 400 to 600, 700 to 800 snow melt packages. And then we've got in-floor packages for like a garage or something like that where you want glycol in it. So a separated fluid package is basically where you have a boiler that might be heating the home and you want to add a flat plate heat exchanger in between that boiler and a system that you want on glycol. That way you can have the entire house heated with a boiler in water. This will be the separated part, a flat plate heat exchanger. It's got in and out from the boiler, in and out to the system. And that would go in between the boiler and the glycol. The thing to know is on the other side of this flat plate heat exchanger, and this comes with a bracket to mount on the wall, is basically this flat plate heat exchanger now becomes your boiler. So everything that side of that flat plate, you're going to treat just like that was a boiler. So you're going to need a glycol fill station to keep pressure on it to fill the system. You're going to need an air separator on this side, a pump or pumps, depending on how big it is, controls, a pump relay to start the pump pumping, to start this pump pumping, and control thermostat. You're going to need an expansion tank, and hopefully you'll see the videos on that with the docking center. You're going to need the manifolds or whatever you need there, tubing on that side, insulation for the under the tubing, zip ties, and of course glycol. So if you are looking at this and you're in the wrong section, we have a regular radiant floor system section. If you were going to go glycol and you were not going to have a boiler do anything but this, all you really need to do at this point is say, okay, I don't need the flat plate heat exchanger because the whole system, including the fluid in the boiler, is going to be glycol. And in that situation, what I would do is I would eliminate that and I would put in a hydro air separator. It would allow you to still keep this pump here, still have all the parts here, but now you've got a nice primary loop, secondary loop. You've got an air separator, a mag strainer, a spot for a pressure temperature gauge, and a drain. So this same system could work. All you do is take out the flat plate and put in a hydro separator and you've got it. So the separated fluid package, again, boiler heats the home. We size it because we got different sized flat plate heat exchangers that we can choose, different dimensions of pipe, different size pump, different fields, how many loops you got going. So you choose your square footage. This is all the stuff that's in it to make it easy for you to lay out that job. Brian Dulesky, Able Distributors. Thank you.